Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's CDUB Studio bringing you a black-white control deck. So let's dive into it. 60 cards, black and white. We've got Concealing Curtains for our 1-drop, Defender 04, and then we can transform it for 3 mana. And it's got Menace, and we can reveal an opponent's hand and choose a non-land card from it, and we can discard that card. So it helps us kind of like a duress, except they get to draw a card. But if they have something in their hand that we feel is worth getting rid of, we can do that. And then this guy can attack in with Menace for 3 damage, which is pretty great. And then we have Eyetwitch to be able to help us go into our sideboard. Also makes a decent blocker. We've got a Shambling Ghast, being able to give a block and then get a -1/-1 until end of turn, or create a treasure to help us ramp for mana. Professor, able to learn with this as well, get in for 2 damage, and then as learn, you can go grab something out of the sideboard. Dream Devourer, being able to reduce any of the mana costs by 2 when you're able to foretell stuff. So this helps us get stuff out of our hand and put it kind of in exile, so it frees us from things like Elite Spellbinder being able to tax it, which is pretty great. And it's also able to reduce the casting cost of some of our bigger planeswalkers that we want to cast, or things like Doomskar or Blood in the Snow. So that's pretty great. Vanishing Verse, able to exile a monocolored permanent. Meathook Massacre, awesome card. Creatures get -X/-X until end of turn. Whenever a creature you control dies, your opponent loses life, and whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, we gain a life. So able to gain us some life, able to start taxing the opponent's life total. Faithbound Judge, Defender, Flying, and Vigilance. It's a 4/4. This card's pretty great for just being able to block, and then it can also start attacking once it has 3 or more judgment counters on it, essentially 3 turns. We need to wait. And then on the flip side, we can cast it and enchant the player, and we can put judgment counters on the Sinner's Judgment, and if there are 3 or more judgment counters on it, the player loses the game. So that's really great. We only got 1 of them in here. It was kind of debating about putting more, but I don't think we really need to. The choice will be yours if you want to copy this deck. By the way, the links to the deck are down below, as well as the just a straight up copy. So you guys can go check out those links. That will give you this deck list, which you can copy into Arena. I know some of you have been doing that, so that'll be continuing. So that'll be down in the description. Path of Peril. Destroy all creatures with mana value 2 or less, and then we can cleave to destroy all creatures. So essentially almost kind of like Flashback in a sense, where we can destroy all creatures for 6 mana later on. 4 Doomskars, which we can foretell, reducing that casting cost, getting it out of our hands, and being able to play it from exile. Lolth, being able to do her -3 ability to create spiders, is really great. And then after that, we can always do the 0 to draw a card and lose a life. We've got Kaya, able to plus and then put a counter on it, and then whenever the creature dies, we can put that creature card back into our hand, and we create a 1/1 white spirit creature with flying. And then we can also exile target non-land permanent with her -3. Most of the time we're going to try to plus unless there's really something on the board that we need to get rid of, and then if we have to, we can -3. And then -7 is the ultimate goal with her, where we can basically get a legendary spell from our hand and being able to play it. So we can play other things like other additional planeswalkers, And then we could also pull from the opponent's graveyard. So if they have something in the graveyard that's legendary, we could pull something of theirs as well. So that's really one of the ultimate goals of this deck, is to get her to -7, create a bunch of blockers, or clear the board. Blood and Snow, being able to destroy all creatures or destroy all planeswalkers, and then being able to return a creature or planeswalker with the mana value X or less, where the amount of mana is used to spend is snow mana. So basically 5 or 6 snow lands we can get back. A Lolth, a Kaya, a Burning-Rune Demon, or Professor Onyx back from the graveyard back to the board. And then for other things that we have in the deck, we've got 1 copy of Cave of the Frost Dragon, being able to hit in as a creature for a 3/4 flying dragon. And then a bunch of snow lands. These are lands that were available that you could purchase, kind of like pixel art. I thought they were kind of cool, so I decided to get those. And then 4 copies of Shattered Sanctum. Being able to have dual lands in the deck is extremely helpful. And then we've also got some Faceless Havens in here. It counts as a snow land, and then also being able to attack in as a 4/3 creature if we need to. It's pretty great. And then in our sideboard, we've got 2 Environmental Sciences, being able to go grab a land from the deck, and then being able to gain life. 1 Reduced to Memory, so if we've got somebody that's got a creature that we can't kill, or they got a planeswalker out, we can get rid of it. 2 copies of Mascot Exhibition, being able to create 2/1, a 3/2, and a 4/4 blockers or attackers is really great for board presence. And then 2 copies of Confront the Past, being able to return target planeswalker mana value X or less from the graveyard to the battlefield, or remove twice the loyalty counters, being able to essentially kill a planeswalker, or being able to bring one of our planeswalkers back from the graveyard to the battlefield. So that's the sideboard. That's the deck. Does pretty well. We're kind of like a control deck in the manner where we're trying to either clear the board of everything, or create enough of a board presence that the opponents have a really hard time dealing with it. And then, you know, we're still able to wipe the board if need be through Meathook Massacre, or Path of Peril, or Doomskar, or Blood and Snow, to be able to get things back to where we need, either gain some life, or kill off all the creatures and get a planeswalker back on the battlefield and start building again. So that's the deck. Without further ado, we'll jump in and see how we do. Alright, I think we foretell a Doomskar. I think we get out the Faithbound Judge. Okay, discard 2 cards. I think we drop a Doomskar. Tough call between the Meathook and the Vanishing Verse. I think we get rid of the Verse. Just keep holding. Okay, it's fine. Get a land next turn. We can get out Faithbound Judge. Okay, or we give Professor Onyx. Hopefully he doesn't have a counter. Okay, he had a counter. It's okay, we still can bring it back with Blood in the Snow. Decided to go for this. Just need to do something with our mana. Could have waited for one more snowland to bring back Professor Onyx, but Perfect. Tapped out. Make some spiders here.
You withdrew what I demand.
Okay, that's fine. We'll block here.
Aren't I the generous one?
I don't really know why he did that. Play the judge first. If he wants to counter that, that's fine. Now we can soul shatter and hopefully get rid of his creature. Just -0 on that to draw a card.
Good minions are loyal. And
Pay 3 here. Hopefully we can get rid of his creature. And he scoops. Alright, so we'll take that. Next plan was to attack in with the Faceless Haven. But I guess he had decided that he... And I've got 25 lands in the deck. Just not really doing great for being able to hit our land drops. I'm so confused right now. Alright, we'll Vanishing Verse that. Play a Sciences. Grab another Plains. No attack. Perfect. Perfect. So we'll do the Meathook for 3. So we're gonna swing in. See if they want to trade. Clear the board up. And foretell Kaya. Alright, so board will hold that, that's fine. Plus my Kaya. No attacks, because we don't want his Faceless Haven to hit the Kaya. That would be bad. I'll grab a Plains. Destroy all creatures, get rid of that. Gain some life. Create some 1/1s. Put down our Dream Devourer again. Now we can -7 and basically get our Kaya back for free. So alright, and he knew it was game. Alright, this looks good. Get our Eyetwitch out. Get our Professor out. Go grab Sciences. Swing in for 1. Go grab a Swamp. And play our Concealing Curtains. And swing in for 1. Swing in for 1 and end our turn. Pay 2 here. I'll wipe the board. And give Mascot Exhibition, I think. That's fine. And play Professor. You can minus.
Open your books to page. Sorry, don't make me wait. Thank you for all the kindness.
I think we just Doomskar here. We can afford to. And get our Professor back. And plus, grab Lolth. Plusser. Take Professor.
Let's go.
Make some spiders.
My children drench their hands in the blood of my enemies. I'm sure you'll miss it.
It's fine, we can grab Professor and then we can go and get Confront the Past so we can get her back. And that's it. We did it. That was a good game though. These board wipes came in clutch for us. That'd be a hard deck to beat without removal. So because we don't have any planes, I think we need a mulligan here. Yeah. At least this way here we can go get a Sciences when we drop Professor to go get a Black Swamp. Or hey, we can just top deck a swamp. Wow. No portable hole, please. Or brutal Cathar. Wow, nothing. He played nothing. Okay. No attacks. Now we can play Blood on the Snow next turn for 4. Go grab a Professor so that we can get another Sciences. Hopefully we get a land off the top. No land off the top. Man, it's killing me. Just gonna Vanishing Verse that. No attacks. No attacks. And block like this. Alright, I think we play a Spider Queen. And then next turn we can play Kaya.
Return to the abyss.
Alright, I think change plans here. I think we do this for 2. Now that we got rid of his Faceless Haven. Got rid of the tax on all of our stuff that we're trying to play. And I think that's his last angel. Let's see here. We just pull out another Spider Queen. Make some more spiders.
Such power. I will get what I want.
Double block. Alright, so let's minus here. pull out the Professor. We'll go grab Confront the Past. We'll play Kaya. And we can plus Kaya. And we've got 2 spiders to block, so I'm not really too worried about it. Alright, so what do we want to do? I think we want to exile the angel, because we've got a backup Kaya, so I'm not really all that worried about it. And then I think we just swing in, yeah. That's game. Opponent saw enough. Okay. Alright, some sort of a zombie deck. Zombie vampire deck. Let me just say go. Next turn we can Blood in the Snow. Or we could Meathook Massacre. I think we Meathook Massacre here. Play Lolth, make some spiders.
We will slay our enemies.
Swing in for 2.
I will show you what happens when the spiders a gift in exchange for loyalty. Children.
Interesting. Okay. I will lose 3 life. Destroy his planeswalker.
I am merely delayed, not defeated.
I'll bring mine out. I'll make 2/1 spiders.
You win this round. My power is for annihilation.
Alright, make some more spiders.
We will slay our enemies.
Alright, so we'll get out Reduce to Memory. No attacks. I'm gonna get rid of Tergrid's Lantern.
Will cannot be denied.
So we're going to reduce that to make some spiders here. Plus Professor Onyx. They are Shambling Ghast, and then player Kaya. And then we can plus plus our Shambling Ghast. No tags. Obviously we're going to block. And by blocking like this, we gain some more life. And we'll plus on our Lolth, which is a good thing. I don't know why he did that other than to gain a life, because he's going to have to discard it, so that was kind of pointless. I mean, another Professor Onyx is pretty good. Alright, so we're going to minus there, make some more spiders. By Concealing Curtains, and then we'll plus our gas and we can hit in for 1. -7 on the Kaya. And draw a card. Let me threaten lethal this next turn. Free Lolth. So lethal. Okay. Hit him with a good game. I don't think there's any way of getting out of this. Oh wow! Did he just do it? Oh yeah, my Meathook was already out, so he had to take damage for all my creatures dying first. So